Hey guys! Welcome to OurDidneeSide. If you've clicked this video, chances are you are a pin trader or a pin collector, or you're looking into getting into pin trading. I just got back from the Fairy Tales pin event, my very first pin trading event in Epcot, and wow, it was so much fun, slightly overwhelming, but I definitely think it was a very successful trip, and I'm here to show you all of the loot that I brought back. In this bag I have a mix of pins that I got through the RSP, which is kind of like the event lottery, and I also have my trades that I did on the boards, as well as a very special pin on my lanyard. Oh heck, I'm just going to show you now. For the past almost 3 years now, I have been working on this Genie mystery set, and thank you to my friend Gwen and Heather. Heather, if you're watching, thank you for bringing this pin with you to trade, because I finally completed the Genie set. So what this set is Genie in all of his many disguises. I'm sure there's obviously many more that could have been created, but this is a 15-pin set. If they look a little funny on camera right now, they are saran wrapped because I wanted to protect them when I wore them to the event, because this was kind of like this is what I have and I want to finish it. And this was the final one I needed, the Super Chaser. This is Genie holding up the final frame of the film, saying, "Made you look." This is an LE200 Super Chaser. This set was a mystery box almost 3 years ago for the 25th anniversary of Aladdin. And the set was divided between limited release pins and LE400 pins, exception made for the Super Chaser, which is an LE200. So now that all the pins are all together and safe with me at home, I am intending on putting everything into a shadow box and display it all nicely. So now that I've shown you that, I think I'm going to switch to my other camera and do a little bit more of close-ups of all of the pins that I brought, whether it be RSPs, trader boards, you name it. Everything I got on this trip is going to be in this video, so stay tuned. So here we go. This first pin was a gift from my roommate. It is the BGD from the 4-pin flare set. I do have this in my collection, so I will probably add it to my trader book. Now cover the pins I got from the actual event. What I'm going to do is just kind of briefly talk about them, and I'll put the edition size and everything in as a caption. So this is an Aristocats pin-on-pin design. I think this is probably the most popular of the RSP pins, and I was really excited that I ended up getting it. I will probably end up using it for trading, hoping that I can use it to get a pin for one of my collections that's a little bit more harder to get. And a similar design is this Oliver & Company one. Not quite as popular as the Aristocats one, but still a very cute pin. Then I got this Lucifer one. I might have to pull this out to really get a good look at it. And underneath the cup, he's hiding little Gus. And another similar sort of design as Lucifer one. This is another motion feature pin. Only this one will be going into my personal collection because Aladdin is my main. So let's get a closer look at it. How do you do? And then another event pin that will be going into my collection is this logo pin that has Iago on it. And I will mention that the welcome gift was this Fairy Tales logo pin, which how this one worked with Iago is there was 4 possible characters you could have gotten on the RSP. I was wanting Iago for my collection and I had to trade for this one, but the 4 possible characters you could have gotten were Iago, Pua, Cleo, and Pascal. From what I recall, I got Pascal and I traded for Iago. And then, not knowing that this is going to be the welcome gift, they also provided this with this Fairy Tales logo pin, which I'm not sure if I'm going to keep this one or just keep it on my random board at home. But yeah, everybody at the event got this pin as a welcome gift. And presenting the ugliest pin in the world, I added this pin to my RSP, which if you're looking at it straight on, it's not so bad. but I don't know why they designed this pin this way. Why are they decapitated? Along with those event pins, we got 2 gift sets. So I'll show you these here. First, there was the scavenger hunt. Oh, it's upside down, hold on. But it is of Pascal. And it comes with like this little dog collar with the event logo on it. Pretty cute. But it has Pascal in 6 different colors. I might keep this as a set for now to see if I can trade it the way it is. And if not, I might break it up. I'm not sure. But I definitely know I will be trading it because I don't collect Tangled. And then the Goodbye pin set features baby animals with Lady, Cricky, Buster, and Pegasus. I don't collect any of these characters or movies, so I'm probably going to split this set up for trading. Also, please note that the collar is not actually for pets. These are the 2 mystery box pins that I ended up keeping because they are from my main collections. I wasn't going after finishing the mystery set. A lot of my friends did go after finishing it and did finish it. But I mainly just needed Raja and Jolly, so I got them. Raja is a chaser and is a limited edition 400, I believe. 450. And then Jolly is just a limited release. But it's funny because I find that the limited release ones are actually prettier because they've got some glitter in there. But still some really nice quality pins, and all of the other boxes I got I used for trading. One of those trades was for this AP LE 150 Yzma key. This is something that Cheryl had in her trader book for, I think, at least a year, because she pulled it off one of the boards at a previous pin event, and I had been gawking at it for quite a while. So I had a chaser pin that she needed to finish her set, and so she traded this one with me. Finally, I'm going to show you all of the trades that I made on the boards. Some I've made with other guests, and a couple pins that I purchased. First, I'm going to show you these 3 together because they are pretty well the same pin, just with different variations. I got all of these pins off of the event boards. They aren't artist proofs or anything, but they are nice Park Pack Haunted Mansion pins. I know a lot of people ended up getting these pins, but I am hoping that they'd be good traders for Haunted Mansion collectors. In this particular Park Pack, there was 4 variants. So obviously the 3 Hitchhiking Ghosts together, and then Ezra, Gus, and Phineas separately. So this one I got, it looks like Gus and Ezra, and then Phineas would be another one available. This was one of the first pins I pulled. It is the Chaser from the Coco Puzzle, and it is an artist proof. Sometimes it's hard to see them. Where did it have it stamped? It has it stamped right here. So that basically means that the pin was, like, this was what the artist actually got to look at to say, hey, yeah, the color is good, I like how it looks. So it's their proof of the pin to approve it. This next one will be going into my Pirates collection. I've traded this one on the boards. It is an artist proof. And when you open it up, it's got the Pirates sitting on the gold. A limited edition artist proof. This one is pretty clear. This one is from the Disneyland Dragon series. This is a mystery box, and I got the Reluctant Dragon. Another artist proof. This was another Park Pack. This was another one that I saw a lot of people getting, but it was a variant of the Maleficent pin from Sleeping Beauty. This one in particular is not an AP, just a Park Pack pin. This was actually the very first pin that I picked. It was one that I had been wanting for my collections anyway, and I just put my finger right over it just because it was one I wanted in general. And it too is an artist proof. This is another one that will be going into my collections because I like to collect Goof Troop and Goofy Movie. So this was this year's Father's Day pin, and it too, where did it go? There it is an AP. This is another one that I got from the pin boards. This was actually from the boxes. So you pick one of 4 boxes and see what's inside. And I found this Lion King pin from the 25th anniversary. And it too is an AP. This is another one I pulled from the boards, and it is from the, I believe it's a Reveal and Conceal set. So kind of like a partial mystery set of disguises. And this one's a little bit harder to see, but there in the corner it does say AP. Some of the best trades you can make is while you're waiting to make a trade on the boards. And I traded for this Frollo pin. I needed it for my Hunchback collection. I traded one of my event mystery pins for Frollo. This one's kind of random. I just have this thrown in there because I got this one off of a cast member. I actually found this on a cast member in Mouse Gear as we were exiting Epcot, and you know, you don't always see genuine pins on cast members, so I thought it was cool that I found a 90th birthday and just traded like a Tsum Tsum for it. This one I traded with my roommate because I like to have a pin to commemorate the year that I go, and I also collect characters with cameras, so this is like a mashup of those two collections. This one I'm not sure if I'm going to keep or trade, but this is from like the Channel 28 mystery box. I believe it was last year, but it is a Chip and Dale pin, and it too is an artist proof. This Bambi pin I picked at the same time as the Lion King pin. They were both in the same trading box. This pin is from the 75th anniversary of Bambi. It is tucked in right there, artist proof. This is when I was down to my last 2 tabs and it was kind of getting down to slim pickings on the boards, but I believe this is from a Star Wars booster pack. And it's not limited edition or anything, but it is still, if my camera will focus on it, an artist proof. And then lastly, this was one of my last pin board pulls. This was the same time as I got the Death Star, but this isn't limited edition or artist proof, but it is a Hong Kong Disneyland hidden Mickey of like a little popsicle. Get it? Popsicle? And you can kind of make out there that it's Hong Kong Disneyland. So just a cute little Stitch paw print popsicle. These last 2 pins are ones that I purchased. I grabbed this Hunchback of Notre Dame pop-up book, which I really like on the inside. It's got Esmeralda in her red dress. You don't see her too often. And it just kind of gives a little brief story of Quasimodo. Spoiler alert! I got this pin because I finally rode Splash Mountain and I absolutely loved it. So I got this to commemorate that I finally conquered Splash Mountain. But there you have it, guys. That is my pin haul for the Fairy Tales pin event. If you're ever debating on going to a pin event and you have the means to do so, I highly recommend it. At least experience it one time because it's just really, really fun. You meet lots of great people, make great friends, and you get to go to Disney, so why not? If you haven't checked it out yet, I also have a separate video for my shopping haul at Walt Disney World. Just kind of a lot to put it all together, so I've made 2 videos. So if you haven't checked that out yet, head over to that video and I'll show you some cool stuff there too. If you're new to the channel, be sure to stick around because there will be event vlogs and travel vlogs coming very soon. I'm so excited to edit and share those with you guys, so be sure to hit that red subscribe button below, and if you enjoyed this video, give it a like. Until next time, have a good one, guys. Bye!